go ahead and call the meeting to order tonight.
Yes, thank you.
I'd like to welcome back Mrs. Fonke and at the same time ask her if she'd take the roll.
Yes, thank you, John. Reverend Tyus?
Here.
Mr. Fiora?
Here.
Mrs. McNeil?
Present.
Mr. Sauter?
Here.
Mrs. Andrew? Absent.
Okay, then I would like to have Mr. Thomas, if he'd come forth and introduce our students for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I'd like to call up Sydney Wilson, Michael Yenke, and Michael Deaton.
Would everybody please stand?
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next action is the approval of the agenda. Do you have any additions or deletions to the agenda?
No additions or deletions this evening, thank you.
I have nothing, but we should let the record reflect that Mrs. Andrew is not here due to death in her family.
Yes.
Do we need to formally? Okay.
So I move for adoption of the agenda.
Second.
Reverend Tyus?
Yes.
Mr. Fiora?
Yes.
Mrs. McNeil?
Aye.
Mr. Sauter?
Yes.
Motion passed.
You know, this is the time we normally have public participation or citizen comments. Mrs. Alberico, do we have anyone presented request to speak? Okay. Having none, we'll move right on to our recognition portion of the evening. I guess we'll start off again with Mr. Thomas with some recognition from Wildwood.
Let's say good evening to everyone. Thank you for being here. Friends, colleagues, esteemed board members, superintendent, Ms. Fonse. Appreciate you being here. It's my pleasure tonight to introduce our art teacher, Mrs. Wadliegh, and she's going to explain and talk to us about some of the art we see displayed in the back.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. Good evening, board members, audience. Welcome to Wildwood. In the art room, we are traveling around the world. Students are learning about other cultures and how people use art to communicate their ideas, their beliefs, and in the words of American artist Georgia O'Keeffe, how they can say things with colors and shapes that they couldn't say any other way, things there are no words for. Students are learning how others express themselves through art and to understand and respect the uniqueness of others. First graders read The Crayon Box That Talked, a story about crayons who don't get along, until they learn to appreciate the value of others. Each student in the first grade created a crayon box for their class box, and two are on display in the back. Second graders have been learning about penguins, where they live, the different kinds and sizes, and learning new techniques and processes. They built penguins from paper and cardboard, and then paper mache'd and painted. Some of the penguins are in the display case in the hall. They've also discovered that there are truly blue penguins. Third graders read the book Tar Beach by African-American artist Faith Ringgold about a young girl living in New York City in the 1930s. She uses her imagination to fly over the city and make all that she sees her own. Third graders created their own story quilts showing what they would fly over. And the winter weather that we've been having provided fourth graders a wonderful way to show their unique personalities with a common theme. Using rulers and a new perspective, they were challenged to create snowman portraits. I have to say, that their own personalities appeared in each one. Now, the fifth graders, they traveled to the far northwest of our continent. They learned about Ojibwe artist Norval Morrisseau's X-ray paintings and applied knowledge to paint their own version of this artwork. Those birds are on display in the back as well. Through all of the art projects, students are working to learn about and understand other cultures. Along the way, they are finding their own creativity and preparing for the future. I will finish with a quote from Carl Sagan. "Imagination will often carry us to worlds that never were. Without it, we go nowhere." Thank you.
Wildwood's music teacher, Mrs. Amy King, has been restricted to bed rest, and I'd like to applaud Mrs. Meyer, who came in, and she stepped up to the plate with little notice, and she's prepared a wonderful performance tonight for us with our third graders. And we've got another real special singer here, Mr. Brian Kyer. I'm anxious to bring him up, but at this time I'd like to turn this over to Mrs. Meyer.
I think this is the time you tell a few jokes, Mr. Thomas.
I'd like to add that I look forward to coming to Wildwood. I really appreciated the remarks of the art teacher, if I can interject here, because I think often we don't think about what our children are learning through their artwork, and to say that it is about helping learn creativity and having the students learn about creativity in other cultures. And I really appreciate your insight there, and you're sharing that with our community.
We third grade from Mr. Boyd, Miss Turbo, Miss Sizemore classes. This story of Joe is told in a steady beat.
One day, my boss came to me, he said,
enthusiast Brian Kyer, a first grader in Miss Rehmert's classroom, to sing Yesterday as our second selection. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though we're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. This song, Wildwood Wildcats, was written by our music substitute, Mrs. Meyer, when she used to teach at Wildwood in the 1980s. The lyrics were put to the tune of On Wisconsin. Sorry, Buckeye fans. Our last number is Your Grand Old Flag by George and Cohan.
Your grand old flag, you're a
Mr. Rasmussen and members of the board, I know we typically identify some outstanding students at Wildwood, and I haven't found one at Wildwood that isn't outstanding, but I had to narrow it down to 3, and today it was Sydney Wilson, Michael Yenke, and Michael Deaton. And if you 3 could come up, please. This is Michael Yenke, and this is Michael Deaton, and which one's Sydney? Sydney. All 3 of these great kids are honor roll students. They're on Safety Patrol. They're role models in the grade level and in the classroom. They're in here every morning helping with breakfast. Sydney has a 4.0 GPA. Congratulations. And just outstanding workers, outstanding kids. And Mr. Superintendent, board members, I'd like to present them to you.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. And I'd like to present something to each one of these students also. We'll start with Sydney first. I have this Certificate of Excellence from the Middletown City Schools. It's hereby granted to Sydney Wilson for being an outstanding student at Wildwood Elementary, February 7th, 2001. Congratulations. Michael Deaton next. Michael Deaton, again, from the Middletown City Schools, a Certificate of Excellence hereby granted to Michael Deaton for being an outstanding student at Wildwood Elementary School. And congratulations. Michael Yenke. Okay. Have a Certificate of Excellence is hereby granted to Michael Yenke for being an outstanding student at Wildwood Elementary School, February 7th, 2001. Again, congratulations. We're going to honor a few high school students here in a few minutes also. Maybe 9 years from now, there's going to be a board sitting here like this at the high school and giving you another certificate as your seniors in high school, Middletown High School. Again, congratulations and good luck in the future to all of you. Okay, that's it for the Wildwood portion of this portion of the meeting. Now we're going to move on to some Middie Stars, and Debbie Alberico will come forward and make some presentations or some introductions next.
Good evening. Every month we recognize Middie Stars from Middletown High School and the Success Academy. A Middie Star is a senior who demonstrates excellence in the classroom and is a positive role model for other students. High school principal Mr. Newell and Success Academy assistant principal Mrs. Cotter, please step forward, and they will present the awards.
Mrs. Funke, Mr. Rasmussen, members of the Board of Education. It gives me a great deal of pleasure tonight to introduce 2 of our Middies. I think that little young man that sang yesterday was in my key, you know? Nice job. They did such a great job. I had to say that. I'm sorry. At this time, as I said, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to introduce 2 outstanding Middies tonight. First up is Cameron McNeil. Cameron? You're all right. Come here. You're safe. Cameron is an honor student that carries a 3.752 GPA. She is a 2-year member of the National Honor Society and has been on the honor roll all through high school. Cameron's activities at Middletown High School have included the Forensics Debate Team, Color Guard, Spanish Club, Business Professionals of America, of which she is the president. She also earned a varsity letter playing on the Middie's girls golf team. Cameron volunteers at the Atrium Medical Center and has worked 2 summers through the Malachi Summer Program with the Carol Cosby Free Summer Lunch Program and with the Christ Tabernacle Learning Center. Obviously, this young lady gives of herself. When talking to Cameron's teachers, you heard the same words to describe her: hardworking, thoughtful, respectful, and intelligent. I would agree with all of those. One teacher specifically said that she is a worker, plain and simple. After high school graduation, Cameron would like to attend Case Western Reserve University. Her plans include attending medical school and to become a medical examiner. I have no doubt she will realize her goals. Cameron has with her tonight her mother, if she cares to stand and be recognized as well. Yeah? That's the first time that's ever happened.
Good wave, all right.
Congratulations, Cameron.
Thank you.
From the Middletown City Schools, this award is presented on February 7, 2001 to Cameron McNeil for excellence in the classroom and serving as a role model for students at Middletown High School.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I appreciate the award, and I've enjoyed the last 4 years that I've spent at the high school, and I'm trying my best to enjoy the last months I have there, and I'm just ready to go to college now.
Our next Middie Star this evening is Dustin Dalton. Dustin? Dustin is involved in a wide variety of activities at Middletown High School. Dustin carries a 4.126 GPA and is a member of National Honor Society as well as the Spanish National Honor Society. He has participated in post-secondary option for the past 2 years, attending classes at Miami University, Middletown, and has received the GMC All-Academic Award 5 times. Dustin's extracurricular activities have included student government, senior sidekick, Spanish club, academic quiz team, and combo for the show choir. He has also played the trumpet in the concert band and wind ensemble. Athletically, Dustin has played baseball for the Middies and is also a member of the cross-country and track team. He received the cross-country Most Improved Runner award in 2008, the Dick Hopper Coaches Award in 2010, and was named second team All-GMC in 2009. All outstanding accomplishments. Dustin is very active in his church and youth group and Young Life and has volunteered at Miller Ridge and Amanda Elementary, as well as helped to organize the after-school tutoring at the elementary schools. Dustin's teachers describe him as humble and determined. He is a student that puts 100% in all that he does and who demonstrates a high level of commitment and shows what it means to be a student of high character on a consistent basis. Upon graduation from high school, Dustin plans on studying psychology. He will make his decision whether to attend Anderson University, Miami University, or Center College. I think we should note both of these young people. What's interesting is not only that they achieve highly and consistently in the classroom, but they give so much of themselves in the community as well as at the high school, and so we're very, very proud of both of them. Dustin. Dustin has his mother with him, if she'd care to stand.
Again, this award is presented February 7th to Dustin Dalton for excellence in the classroom and serving as a role model for students at Middletown High School.
Thank you. I just want to thank all the teachers and Mr. Newell and all the people in this room that really make the high school and the community what it is. And it's been a great 4 years. I'm excited to finish it out and excited for what's next. Thank you.
This is a special treat for me tonight to be here because I'm a proud Wildwood alum. And I spent a good 6 years here that were very happy, and I think I got very well prepared for school here, and it was a treat. And thank you all for that.
I'd like to recognize tonight Andre English. Andre, could you come up, please? Andre is Success Academy's Middie Star for the month of February. He is the son of Kathleen Conroy, who is here, and I do believe his grandmother and his sister and a friend are here. If you'll all wave. Andre is an outstanding student and role model that consistently produces a high level of work in all of our Success Academy labs. He is interested in furthering his education at Michigan State University and also in participating in professional wrestling. He has a special relationship with Mr. Fry, who is his mentor. Mr. Fry writes of Andre, "Andre English may be one of the Success Academy's most deserving Middie Star recipients. Academically, he has demonstrated a tremendous desire and commitment to complete his coursework in an appropriate time frame. He has completed 3.5 credits, environmental science, government, English, economics, and career-based intervention, the first semester, and will be finished with his final English half credit within the next week." Mr. King, one of Success Academy's science teachers, stated that Andre wrote the most complete and thorough extended response answers to the science essay questions that he has seen. And Mrs. McGuffey, one of his English teachers, said that he is one of the most polite and dedicated students that she has had the privilege to work with. Through his quiet work ethic, Andre has become a tremendous role model for the students of the Success Academy. Outside of our schools, Andre has demonstrated the same work ethic and commitment to excellence by performing in Middletown's big-time wrestling scene. You can see him every Thursday and Saturday evening at the Sirius Area Wrestling on Yenke Road. The action is fast and exciting, and Andre will amaze you with an acrobatic and physical contest. We are very proud of him and proud of him in the community as well as in our schools. I give you Andre English.
On behalf of Middletown City Schools, we present you this award on February 7, 2011 to Andre English for excellence in the classroom and serving as a role model for students at Middletown High School. Congratulations. Thank you.
I would just like to say thank you to all my mentors and teachers at Success Academy. You've helped me through my time of being there. I also want to thank my mom and my friend for coming, and they also have pushed me to my success over the past couple of years I've been in Ohio. Thank you, guys.